non-believers.
How did that?
To all the non-believers, especially you, Tom Jackson. Way to have our back, Keyshawn. Anybody can be beat.
Welcome back to Jets Fuel. This is episode 5. Today, I just wanted to go through this year's schedule, give you my wins and loss prediction, but I also wanted to switch things up since I'm a biased, delusional Jets fan. I'm going to let my wife actually have some input and give her thoughts. Just give you guys a little bit of understanding. My wife is a Giants fan. I didn't know this before I agreed to marry her. This is something that just came up. I would have reconsidered my options. But that's for another time and place. I'm getting the death stare right now. So I just want to go through every game that we have scheduled for this season. I'm going to give you my thoughts. Obviously, I'm biased, and I was just quickly looking through our schedule, and I can't find a loss on here. It's incredible. But I'm going to give you my honest opinion. We'll go through all the games, and then my wife will share like her input as impartial person, unbiased person. Just quickly to touch on a couple of the roster moves that happened, the past few weeks. I really love the signing of Harrison Phillips from the Vikings. I think that's really gonna solidify our front seven on our defense. It's gonna help out Quinnen Williams, and I think I love that move. I think it's gonna really pay off for us in stopping the run, but also freeing up Quinnen, because I'm sure he's gonna be facing a lot of double teams, and it's just gonna help our defense overall. Period. One of the other things I'm happy that we brought in is this kid Woods from the Colts that we claimed off waivers. Big physical specimen of a tight end. I think he's going to fit in very well. Obviously, he's coming off of 2 seasons, back-to-back seasons where he was injured. So that's obviously an area of concern, but love his potential, love his size, his athleticism. It's off the charts. And then the last one I want to touch on is Malachi Corley. I don't understand how we could not have utilized this guy or figured out a way to use him appropriately. You had on the previous coaching staff under Robert Saleh that brought this guy in, had such high hopes, had the whole Jets fan base up, and we were so excited to see what this guy could actually do, and it never happened. And then this year, it's like they gave up on him. I don't know what the problem was with this kid was, but I would have loved to see this coaching staff really try to develop this guy, because I could see him now getting picked up and making an impact on somebody. He's way too athletic. He has way too much skill and talent for him not to be able to work out in the NFL. So there's just a couple of things I wanted to touch on. So let's get into the schedule. I'm going to give you my thoughts now on wins and losses, and after I share mine, my wife's going to give her a little breakdown of, just being impartial. So week 1, we start out, the Steelers are visiting us at home. Right off the bat, is Aaron Rodgers coming back, returning back to MetLife, but I feel wholeheartedly that this is a win for the Jets. I'm not 100% confident in that, but I do feel like it's starting off the Aaron Glenn regime, the era, and the team's going to be behind him. We're going to play lights out. We're going to go all out for this guy. So I think that's a win for us. My wife, what do you think?
I'm saying Steelers.
Okay, is there any reason why?
I just think the Steelers. I think with Aaron Rodgers, you guys don't really have a quarterback. Let's just be real. Do you trust Fields?
Don't trust Fields.
I think I trust more Martinez guys than I do actual Fields.
They released Martinez.
Oh, you see, I don't follow the Jets like that. So, So who do you really trust then at this point to be your quarterback?
Obviously I'm biased, so I'm going to say the Jets, but I can see there might be some problems. But outside of Metcalf and their tight end, I don't see them really. Their offensive line is not great. They're going to have a lot of problems dealing with our defense.
I think that's
obviously
all true.
So this is like this whole schedule that I looked at this is all based on like if we have Justin Fields, if he takes that step forward, this is how I'm projecting the season, that he takes that step forward as a passer, which obviously we don't know, and it hasn't shown up yet. So I'm saying Jets for that game. It's our home opener, Aaron Glenn's first head coaching game, and the players are going to go all out for him. You said loss because what? We don't have a quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, I still think Aaron Rodgers is still someone that can play well. I don't think he's the same, but I think just the experience and everything, Hall of Famer, you got to go with who's the quarterback on each team.
All right. Thank you for that opinion, Giants fan. She's a Giants fan. She's talking about quarterback play. Like, okay, let's move on. Productive.
You wanted me to have my opinion in this episode, so there you go. Don't get mad at me. There's going to be a lot more L's for the Jets, in my opinion.
Week 2. Bills are coming to us again at home. Bills versus Jets. This is a win for the Jets, and I'll tell you why. At home, no, hear me out. At home, we play the Bills very tough. They're always close games. And I just think this is the one we got to grab. You know, if we want to make something out of this season, we have to split with the Bills. We have to sweep the Patriots. We have to sweep the Dolphins. But this one, being at home early in the season, I think we got a chance to really catch them off guard. We always play them tough at home. I'm saying Jets for the win. And that's just being impartial.
You're not impartial.
That's me being impartial. My knowledge, my vast knowledge of football. Go ahead.
All right, so it's my turn. I'm gonna say Bills.
Okay, why?
Again, quarterback situation. Josh Allen.
If we're gonna go after quarterback situation.
All right, but I'm saying in general, in general, they've already had an established team that's been to the playoffs. That team is solid. They just can't seem to figure it out at the end. What have the Jets produced? Then I mean, unless again, you know, they did their job in the offseason with, you know, upgrading their roster. But I feel like we gotta see it.
We solidified our offensive line. Our defensive front seven is among the best in the league. We have great cornerback play.
All right, listen. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know football the way you know football. You've played football your whole life. You were all state, all that, right? I don't know football like you do. However, just off of what I've seen, wait, let me finish. Just off of what I've seen, there's nothing. You know, I know football decently enough. I feel like to say that.
Okay, that's your opinion.
It's the Bills.
All right. So moving on to week 3, Jets are traveling down to the Buccaneers. Jets versus Bucks. I think this is going to be our first loss of the season, and I'm just being honest. The Buccaneers, their offenses, they got weapons all over the place, and you know, they're going to give us problems. They have a decent defense as well. You know, all this is predicated on how Justin Fields plays, and but I don't see a way we win this. So that's going to be a loss for me. Too many weapons for them.
I actually feel like they could win this. That's just my hunch. I don't really have much to say. I just feel like they could win this. Their quarterback is who? The Buccaneers? This guy?
Mayfield.
I mean, they had a good season last year, but I don't know. I feel like it's still a winnable game. I don't feel like it's...
Okay. Well, I'll take that. Okay, so week 4, Jets versus Dolphins. Jets are away. This is a win. This is an easy one. I hope we beat the hell out of this team. I'm so sick of these division games. I'm sick of all the games being close, but especially division games. I want to see the Jets come out and like really dominate our division and give the Bills a real run for their money. Like the Dolphins, they don't impress me on paper. You know, obviously you got the 2 wide receivers over there that can cause some issues, but I think this is an easy one. I'm thinking it's like a 2-score win. Even though they're playing, the Dolphins are playing at home, the Jets are winning this.
Michael?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Jets.
Okay.
Why? The same reasons you said. I don't think they're that much of a threat. I think it'll be a close game, but I think is winnable on either end. But I'm going to favor the Jets.
All right, good. There you go.
Let me ask you, are your opinions based on them being division rivals? Like the fact that you just want to beat the Bills and you just want to beat Miami so bad that you're just going to say Jets?
No, I'm trying to be like honest, but obviously I want to see us dominate our division. Like, it hasn't been like that.
Are you being realistic?
Yeah, this is realistic. This is a realistic thing. But this is the whole thing. And then we just go back to what we said in the beginning. Is Justin Fields going to take an opportunity to step forward this year? Like, because guess what? I didn't mention this in the beginning. I don't know what the Jets are doing. And it gets to a point where you shake your head like, I don't know what the hell's going on here. They have Tyrod Taylor as our backup. We all love Tyrod when he's on the field. But guess what? He's injury prone. He's older and he's injury prone. So guess what? Now if Justin Fields like running around all over the damn place, or he doesn't work out and we got to move to option B and he gets hurt, who do we have sitting back there? I think we have Brandon Cooks, or what the guy Cooks from Missouri. Bring in a viable third option that we can actually play football with. We run into the same problem every year. Like, I'm going off on a tangent, but the fact of the matter is that these wins and losses are going to be predicated on Justin Fields taking that step forward as a passer. We know he can run the ball and he's always going to be that threat. But can he demonstrate that he's actually taken a step forward and actually throw the ball down the field? Which another
Don't
issue,
go crazy.
No, yeah, I won't.
Let's move on. We got the whole schedule to go through.
The Dolphins win. You said win. Mm-hmm. All right. So next opponent, Cowboys versus Jets. Jets are at home. I hope the Jets. I pray the Jets beat the brakes off of this team, and I actually do think that logically that they can win this game. We're at home. Dak Prescott is not what he used to be. Their team is not what they used to be. They can't run the football. Yeah, and just for the fact that I know, like I was talking to my buddies about going to this game. The fact that I know there's going to be a massive amount of Cowboy fans, it makes me even more pissed off. I go to all these Jet games, and me and my friends are sitting there, and we're tailgating, pre-gaming, and it looks like we're a fucking away team. Like but I know especially for these weirdo degenerates that are Cowboys and Patriot fans in the tri-state area, I know they're going to show up in force. So I hope we beat the hell out of them.
Not degenerates.
Send them packing.
I think the Jets win.
You gotta also remember, Jet fans are fucking disgruntled at this point. We don't want to go travel. Like for me, it's an hour and a half travel to go watch this crap. So most of these people are other fan bases coming in, and that's not good on us as fans. But listen, I'm sick of this shit.
All right, I say it's a win for the Jets because I'm also biased in this. Obviously, the Cowboys are division rivals for the Giants, so I can't stand Cowboys. Anything about them, I can't stand them. I think they're the worst fan base. But again, I'm biased. But I also think they're very wishy-washy. Some years they're great, some years they're bad. They start off good, they end up bad. They start off bad, they end up decent. They're kind of all over the place, no matter what their roster is. They always think they're going to make the playoffs or whatever, and they end up bombing and saying, that's just their, I don't think Dak Prescott is all he's hyped up to be. He hasn't really proven it.
Okay.
I think the Jets could win. Again, I also I feel like your new head coach is going to start a new wave, start a new, you know what I mean? He seems like he has some fire in him and he wants change to happen, and I think with that, I think it's coming slightly.
Okay, good. So, following week, it's Broncos versus Jets. This is the game over in London, I believe. October 12th at 9:30 in the morning. This is going to be a loss, unfortunately, for the Jets. For whatever reason, this team cannot travel extended long distances, and we cannot figure out how to play football. Whenever we have to fly over to the West Coast, it's like we don't even show up as a team. That's one part of it, but also part, the Broncos are a legit squad. Bo Nix is legit. They got some real dogs over there. So I think it's going to be a hard-fought battle. It's going to be a close game, but I think the Broncos take this.
Yeah, I think I'm going to agree with you. I think it's a L. Only because I think they did really well in picking up Bo Nix, but also just the development of that team. It seems to be going in a good trajectory.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that could be close. I don't know. Football's just like any sport. It's very, you really don't know. It's how people show up the day of, right? How well you're playing football that day. Who's the better team that day?
Yeah.
No penalties, you know what I mean? Like, if you start really having discipline, everything could change. So.
Okay. Well, that was our problem last year. We couldn't figure out a way to win close games. We were, I don't know how many, 6 or 7 one-score games, and we ended up losing. A large part to our crap kicking, penalties, under-disciplined play, lack of balance on offense, whatever. So next game for us is Panthers. They're coming to visit us at home. Panthers versus Jets. This is an easy W. In all aspects, I'm not scared of the Panthers at all. I don't think they're really going to be a battle for us at all. Defensively, I believe we could shut them down easily. They do have those 2 wide receivers that are pretty good, but I have question marks on their quarterback. If he can sustain and play good football throughout the whole year. Offensively, we'll just run the football down their throats. They're not going to stop us. So that's a Jets win.
Who's their quarterback again?
Bryce Young.
Yeah, I think you guys got a W. I just don't think they're that much of a threat.
Okay. Next one, Jets versus Bengals. We're away at the Bengals. This is going to be a
loss.
This is actually a close. This is going to be a close game. I really can't predict this because the Bengals defense is so bad that if we can just control the clock and run the football, this is a game that we could easily steal. But if we can't do that, if we can't maintain drives with that time of possession, favored for us, the Bengals will run away with this. They're too elite on offense to.
I'm about to say that offense though.
That's what I'm saying. We don't have the team build, the right team built for a high scoring, high flying offensive game. Like, if they make it that way and we can't run the ball and control the time of possession, the clock, and play good defense, they're gonna run away with this. So, but
be real.
I'm gonna say a loss. Yeah, I'm gonna say a loss.
I agree, a loss. For the same reasons, their offense.
I mean, I'm on the fence for that one, but I guess I gotta stick to what I say. All right, this one. Next one is Browns versus Jets. The Jets are at home. This is a win for the Jets, and I think it's a very comfortable win. Once again, outside of the Browns' defense, there's no threat I see that could stop the Jets. Obviously this is all contingent on how Justin Fields plays. But if we're focusing on a run-first offense, we should be able to control the clock and beat them comfortably. Offensively, I'm not worried. Jets win.
I'm going to go with my gut feeling. I think it's going to be a loss.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really have much to say on that. I just feel like it's going to be a loss. I think, didn't they have a decent preseason?
I don't follow them.
I think they had a decent preseason. I
Joe
think
Flacco's starting at quarterback.
Oh, he is?
Obviously, yeah, we don't know who's, at that point in time, that's going to be what, week 1, 2, 3.
Because it's Sanders and who's the other one, right?
You got the Gabriel, Dylan something.
Didn't they both? I think they both played pretty well for preseason, unless I'm mistaken. But
Sanders had a bad last game, but anyway, if Flacco was still playing, starting the quarterback right then, that's the only thing. Flacco is a vet. He's an OG of the game, so
yeah.
I think he'll give us more of a problem as opposed to one of these rookies coming in there. I think we'll eat him up.
Really?
So you said a loss for us.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's Jets versus Patriots. We're away at Patriots. This is an easy one. Easy. This is gonna be easy money, and this is gonna be first time in a long time where we actually sweep this team and dominate this team. And we're gonna do it. We're beating the hell out of them in the trenches. I can't wait to get that feeling of seeing, especially the Patriots, and Dolphins, and the Bills. I can't wait to see their faces when we really punch them in their face. This is a game where I want them to really set the tone of what Jets football is going to be under Aaron Glenn. And I think this is a perfect way to set this example. We need to start beating the hell out of our division opponents. This is going to be an easy game. Drake May ain't shit. Tom Brady, you ain't shit. Yeah. This is going to be easy. This is going to be an easy game. And I don't know where all this disrespect comes from with us being ranked number 4 in our division. What the hell did the Dolphins and the Patriots do anything to get outranked us? Where did that happen? When did that happen? What did they do these last years to be given that grace? But guess what? Keep doubting us. As long as Justin Fields can play well, we're going to give you guys some problems. But I know for one thing, we're going to be running the ball a lot. And we're going to beat teams up. And that team's soft. That organization's soft. Your fan base is soft.
All right. Reel it in.
And that's it. That's a win.
I'm going to give a win as well. I don't have a reason, really. I just believe they could win that.
All right, good. So moving forward with this. Jets at Ravens. Loss. Agree.
Too elite.
There's too many problems out there for us right now. We're not at that level. I would like to see them be competitive, but I think they're going to run away with it. So loss for me. Loss for you?
Mm-hmm.
Falcons versus Jets. That's an easy win for the Jets. Easy. We're at home. Falcons got a lot of question marks out there. Outside of their running back, I think it's an easy win. It should be an easy W for us.
Yeah, I think it's a W for you guys as well. I feel like the Falcons have been irrelevant for quite some time.
Yeah, they're having problems down there.
So.
All right, so next game on the ticket is Dolphins versus Jets. Jets are at home. This is that rivalry uniform game. By the way, I love the new rivalry uniforms the Jets came out with. Love the whole look of it. It's really I like what they did with this. But there's another thing. It's like, when are we going to stop with the uniforms? This is getting to be like ridiculous as Jet fans. We have like so many. Every couple of years, we get like a new set of uniforms. And I'm sick of buying uniforms. This is the last uniform I bought, and it didn't even last. And this is probably the worst uniform of them all. I've had enough of these damn uniform changes. Let's stick to something and be done with it. All right. But this game, this is a win.
What did you give them when you faced them early in the season? You gave them a win too? What did I give them?
That was week 4. You gave the Jets a win. So that's a win for the same reasons. They're not a threat out there. There's not much to really that on paper you can look at and be like, there's outside of their wide receivers. Sauce is going to lock down one of them. and that's it. Waddle, we're gonna have to deal with Waddle, but that's a win. It's an easy win.
Yeah, I agree. Nothing much to say about that. I just agree.
Who knows what's gonna happen to Tua, because
He's so concussion prone.
he's one hit away from
Yeah.
it. I don't even want to put that out there because you don't want that to
Yeah, don't
happen
talk
to
about
nobody.
that.
But
Don't talk about that.
yeah, but also want them to sweep so I can rub it in my boy's face. And you know who I'm talking about. I can't wait to rub that in your face, along with you, McLaughlin. We're coming for you too with your Bills. So next one on the next one we got is the Jets versus Jags. This is like, I'm looking at these games. I really, this is kind of ridiculous. This is another win. I don't see it. I don't see how they could beat us. Outside, if Justin Fields is just complete garbage, which I've seen tape that it could be possible, I don't see the Jags. I can't see them beating us. I just can't see it. What are your thoughts? I'm saying
Weren't they decent last year or the year
No.
before?
Oh, they haven't been decent in like
No,
3
they
years.
were. Wasn't it his first year? This
Yeah,
guy. What was that already?
Yeah.
That was damn. Time flies. Yeah. So then, I mean, they should take a.
We got Travis Hunter down there now, so love the kid, but I don't think he's gonna make that much of a difference. I think they're gonna be figuring out what to do with him this year.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm feeling like a loss.
All right. Cool. Next one, Jets versus Saints. That's a win. I mean, we're just stacking them up. This will be one of the best seasons ever if it goes the way I have envisioned this. Like every year, this is a win. I would like to understand what the Saints possess that they can give us a problem with. They can't. Their offense will not be able to do anything with our defense. Absolutely not. And vice versa. Easy win. Easy win.
I'm gonna say you guys get a win with that. It's a lot of W's on that paper right now.
Even for you, yeah.
And I don't necessarily believe that. Like, obviously us doing, the actual schedule and grading, but I just don't see that many wins.
We got 2 more weeks left. Let's see where we
I think
end
I'm giving
up.
some grace with some of those W's, but it'd be like that,
It's because there's so much uncertainty
Exactly.
with our quarterback play.
I think the first 2 games.
This could be another Zach Wilson issue going on here because I've seen his stats already, and I wish this guy takes that step forward. I heard nothing but great things about this guy. I hope he takes that step forward.
Who you talking about? The head coach? Who you talking
No,
about?
Justin Fields.
Oh.
But guess what? I see some of these numbers. I'm following some of these Jet content creator guys and that actually go to the training camps and watch it. Like, there is some issues going on out there, and I don't know what's going on. But let's hope that was just practice garbage and that he's going to take that step forward.
I think your first 3 games are going to dictate, kind of show what's going on.
Yeah, it's going to be a
If
show.
he has a good,
God forbid
decent, the first 2 games, 2, 3, I think that kind of is giving you guys what to expect for the rest of the season.
I agree. All right, so second to last game of the season. Patriots coming to us, Jets. Pats versus Jets at home. Easy W, like I said before. And it's going to be good because me and my buddies are planning on going to this game. So I would love to finish off the year with a nice win over them. This is going to be easy W. We're at home. It's going to be cold. The Patriots are soft. We're going to beat them up in the cold.
What did I give him the first time? I think I gave you guys a W. Well, I'm going to give you guys a W anyways.
Okay.
I feel like, listen, last year, like, to your point, right? You guys always had close games. Within, like a touchdown or so?
Yeah.
Most of your games. I feel like if you guys just fine-tune it, get some discipline, just play smart football, you should have won most of those games last year. So you
Yep.
should have had more W's on your, win to losses for last year.
All right, we gotta wrap this up soon because I gotta go to the gym.
All right.
Last
Go ahead.
game of the season, Jets versus Bills. We're away at Bills. It's gonna be a close game, but we're gonna lose. We split it with the Bills. We sweep the Pats. We sweep the Dolphins. But this one's a loss
Why is it a loss now and not a loss in the beginning?
because we're going up to the Buffalo. It's hard to play
Oh,
up in
home.
Buffalo.
Okay. Yeah. Valid.
And Buffalo, they're gonna work out their kinks, and by the end of this, they're gonna be fine-tuned because they're gonna be, a contender. They're gonna be a lot better than what they were.
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
loss. I think any time, to be honest, the Bills is just a pretty solid team, so it's a loss for me.
So, just adding this up real quick.
I already see the number on your end. That's crazy.
All right, well, listen.
Yours is crazy biased.
We're division champs at this point. We're on our way to the Super Bowl. I'm saying 12-5. Just going through this real quick, this is a 12-5 season. This is one of the best seasons the Jets football has ever seen. You have the Jets at 9-8, which is
Winning
very
season.
respectable.
Winning season.
Yeah,
it's not
very
bad.
respectable. I would be happy with that as well. And that's probably more likely what's going to happen. Oh, that or lower. Yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you for your help, your input. Love you too. And as always, go Jets.